Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today, more Fringe, Season 1, Episode 15, Inner Child. Now, thoughts on the previous episode, they'll be back there, have not edited yet. Whatever. Pushing ahead because we've got the time this morning. I know we're getting closer to the end of Season 1, and I know there's like an episode out of order coming up, but I don't think it's yet, so trying to be mindful, and as always, on the lookout for observers, so no more talking. Let's watch the show. TNT, okay, or plastic? What the hell? Just an opening shot, you know.
Stop the complaint. We fall behind schedule, we violate our permit.
Just a minute, almost there.
Hope they're not rushing a demolition job.
Okay, people, building's clean. Wrap it up and get out.
I feel like I don't know, we're doing some weird TV show safety protocol. I feel like it'd be a lot more secure before the demo.
You okay?
Dennis.
Have I missed an observer already? I haven't been paying attention.
I don't know. All of a sudden I got a weird feeling.
Yeah? Me too. Mine's Carl. I don't want to die looking at Dennis. Come on, man.
Damn it! Over here, let's go.
Where are we going?
I think we missed something.
Oh, hidden room. What's in the room, huh?
This was definitely not in the blueprints.
The hell? Tunnel into a basement bunker? Yeah. Wet and dank and moldy and shit. No thanks. Alright. We have a feral mole person. His Gollum child. Gollum, rather. Olivia Dunham. Creepy ass kid jump scare.
Mommy gets grumpy if I wake her too early.
She always.
I'm ready for a jump scare. Nope. Huh.
Liv, I'm sorry. I told her to let you sleep late.
Oh, she did until 6:17.
Yeah, that sounds late for her.
Olive?
Definitely the yellow.
Did you tell her?
Go get dressed.
Okay.
All these fake blondes, of course they're gonna say go for yellow. That's their strategy.
You're thinking of moving to Boston?
Yeah, well, Ellen loves it here, and so do I, so...
Well, you know that you can stay here for as long as you want. How do you know? Did we receive another fax?
Yeah. Hartford office got one, too.
What did we get a trace?
So from a copy store in Alston.
It was determined they'd been sealed shut for at least 70 years. The place was a sarcophagus. The only living things down there were rats, insects, and him.
The light should be dimmed for those eyes.
He seems to be developing some sort of pigmentation.
And he probably hasn't seen sunlight in years. I need a piece of special equipment. My turntable.
Is that some kind of lab equipment?
No, a turntable. Record player.
Gonna play music for the kid, one of those taming the beasts, you know.
Is he sick?
Not as far as we can tell, but he's having difficulty breathing. We need to administer oxygen.
No.
Not sick, but been living off rats and bugs.
In a low oxygen environment for so long that his body adapted to it. And that is why he's having trouble breathing.
I don't think so.
Unless you have an IQ higher than mine, I'm not interested in what you think. Administering additional oxygen.
Yeah, but if he's used to low oxygen because he was trapped in there, his cells wouldn't function and he would die. There's got to be something special with this kid. You just can't throw a kid down there and...
The body of a lion, the head of an eagle. That's a griffin, right?
Yeah.
Just picked it out of the sample book.
Where have
Did it hurt much?
have I seen this guy in another show? Am I going crazy?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you.
You didn't.
Yeah, I knew he was in a wheelchair. There's supposed to be a reveal for her, but I knew he was in a chair for some reason. So do I know him from something else?
Hey! Do you need a hand?
You've never seen Silence of the Lambs? You never help a guy with stuff in a van. Ever.
She's a beauty.
Yeah, he could be faking in it.
She is.
Broad daylight, too. Like, people are bold out here. Oh, we're sawing some bones. I can't.
So you said that he hasn't talked. How do we know he can hear?
He responds to sound. And we examined his tympanic membrane. There's no physical damage.
Rats, I'd think. Moss insects, high in protein, tastier than you may think, especially millipedes.
My name's Olivia. What's yours?
Newt. Nobody calls me Rebecca except my brother. We started the episode with the kid, not really started the episode, but the kid was, her niece was in her face, and now close-ups on this kid's face. Writing backwards. I usually flip the image so it'll look like he's writing forwards.
What's it say?
Sam Gilmore.
He can write?
Is that your name?
It looked backwards to me, guys. I don't know.
Definitely the work of the artist. He clearly made alterations to the body post-mortem and put her out here for the whole world to see.
Samantha Gilmore.
Wait, did you say Sam Gilmore?
She did a better job at being a corpse, and she's standing up than most people do laying down. Props to her. Yeah, I was looking for veins, eyeballs, anything.
Now, the killing bears all of the artist's trademarks. His MO is to kidnap, sedate,
So
and
he,
kill his victims.
so there's this case with the
After
kid.
he kills them, using surgical tools and chemicals, he, in his mind, enhances their appearance.
So she's got her old case opening up at the same time that this kid showed up.
Amala and Kamala, the wolf girls of India.
Feral people, right?
They're all feral children who grew up completely isolated from human contact, surviving, like our boy, for many years alone.
You're saying that the boy grew up down there?
Well, based on the blood work, yes. If the boy had spent any time above the
Would he have
ground,
vitamin
then
C
he
down
certainly
there
would have absorbed
without
blood.
any citrus when he gets
That
scurvy?
still doesn't explain how he got there in the first place.
He could be significantly older.
But none of that explains how he knew Samantha Gilmore.
I have located my turntable. So I don't need you to purchase me one after all.
We just got another one. The artist is going after another victim.
Easy. Easy.
It's a beautiful dog.
Walking diagonally straight at her. Back the fuck up.
Hey, Mac. Hey, Mackie.
Hey.
Hey there, you creepy, probably older golem child creature.
I thought that you might like these more than the mystery meat.
All these colors he's never seen before. Yeah, I feel like we're being lulled into some false sense of security or innocence with this kid, and I'm not ready to. No, I'm still suspicious.
I thought today you could give me your name.
You have a real way with him. Elliot Michaels, Department of Social Services.
Did not identify himself with papers or ID or a badge. I don't believe he is who he says he is.
Have you been able to find out anything more about him? You know, first name, where he's from?
No, I'm afraid not yet.
I'm not gonna get in your way. I just thought I'd stop by and see him before I get the ball rolling to a facility that can provide the treatment he needs.
When?
Tomorrow. You know, I hope, assuming all the paperwork is in order.
A facility that he needs. Not like a hospital, but like, a lab. Like, we're gonna, yeah. Kid doesn't want to see you.
It's okay, it's okay. Hey, it's okay. Shh, it's gonna be okay. Oh.
Kid was like mouthing K-A, like ka or kill. Or...
I'm at the hospital. I think we may have found another one.
I keep forgetting to look for observers that could be at the hospital. I'm not paying attention. .547 Marlboro.
Start knocking on doors?
Unless you can think of a better idea.
All right.
Oh, dude with the... Right. Asshole who snatched up the woman and the dog.
Liv, do you like it? Your job? Yeah.
What a thing. What an idea, just to fucking love what you do. That's just... It's so foreign, so abstract.
What about you? Why are you up? We were there.
No way we could have known, Liv.
But he was trying to tell us, and he was right, and we were there?
What connection does this kid have to what's going on with this killer in this case? Like, how are they connected? I thought it was going to be two separate things she was going to have to juggle, but...
So are you saying that he's psychic?
No, more a shark.
A shark?
Nonetheless, affect our behavior, our sex drive,
Hey, speaking
our
of sex
fear.
drive...
Oh, Peter, don't be such a prude. I'm sure Agent Dunham knows what a penis looks like. Don't you, Agent Dunham?
My father, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, I mean...
We just haven't been able to hear them.
And I'm sure you can do that, can't you? Hear his thoughts.
Perhaps I can.
We're not putting him in the tank, are we? We're put some headset on him, right? With diodes and electrodes and woo, wires everywhere.
Did you make that?
Arrow, it's... Hello? That way, go. Killer, go.
Hey.
That would be an interesting thing. Like, not psychic, but picking up on the waves. That might be like what the precogs were from Minority Report.
Vintage Bugs Bunny. Didn't get any better than this, right?
Aha! I found it!
That's a film case, a camera or a light usually in there.
Walter, the last time you used that thing, you drilled it into the guy's head.
If you think you'll find it disagreeable, suppose it could be modified.
Really?
Think of it as creating artificial vocal cords.
Simple, like making an omelet.
Actually, son, a good omelet is far more complex.
Him and food, man. He's always asking about food, talking about food.
Where's the child that was in this room?
He was discharged.
By whom?
Just remember that you don't have to do anything that you don't want to do.
Wow. Okay. Is this supposed to be making the kid not feel like it's gonna be tortured? Trying to make it look fun. Okay, Walter, okay.
Nicely done, Walter.
Turn the music off. Now, Agent Farnsworth.
Now we fucking screwed him in his head. Ah! Ah!
What's wrong?
Doesn't have a brain. I'm sorry.
What's going on in here? Mr. Michaels is in social services. He's with the CIA's Directorate of Science and Technology. I'd have told you earlier myself, but you don't have clearance to know that.
I was wondering why Boss Man came in with this asshole.
This child was apparently able to survive for years, underground, in an oxygen-deprived environment with no food or water. Surely you could see how someone who doesn't have his best interests at heart might want to exploit that.
Oh, so you want to take him to protect him, is that it?
Agent Francis just called. He said we got another invitation from the artist.
Mr. Michaels, suppose you give us 1 day. A day. He can help us catch a murderer and save a life. The boy will be under my protection. I'll personally guarantee his safety. Then you'll turn the boy over to me without a fight. Do we have an agreement?
I mean, fight or not, if he outranks him and has seniority, then he's gonna get his way. Just a matter of them trying to waste time.
My very educated mother just served us 9 pies.
Math,
The solar system, or at least was.
the planets. I thought he was doing the order of operations for mathematics. I was like, he messed that all up.
Cannot build phallic puzzles in the lab.
What is he doing?
Mnemonics. You know, like a rhyme or phrase to help memory. Well, he is trying to remember which wires go into which connections on the machine.
Trying to remember what wires go where. Important detail, Walter.
How would someone get cow's blood on their fingers in Boston?
Astrid, could you
Butcher?
contact the Bureau of Animal Health? We should start pulling livestock licenses.
We had these big rolls of industrial-grade plastic that we used to wrap their cuts of meat in before we would send them to the grocery stores.
Cow's blood and plastic.
Alright, they showed us every other thing on the list was scratched out, so this last place has to be the one.
Okay, that sounds a little more like a voice.
Yes, now the sound pressure level.
And with this sort of device, he could completely revolutionize mute people across the world by giving them some sort of voice box option. Make a lot of money, do a lot of good. Nope.
Walter, turn the machine off right now. Turn it off now. He's freezing. Help me get this off.
If anything, brain activity should generate heat.
We're trying to track down a suspect in a murder investigation.
Endothermic. It was endothermic in nature. I wonder if that has anything to do with his abilities to project or pick up on things.
Man came in here yesterday, and I sold him some plastic.
Allow me.
Oh, thank you. Your mother raised you well.
Oh! Is that the dude from Better Call Saul? Is that Mr. Kettleman? Is that Mr. Kettleman?
Yeah, it looks like the artist bought some plastic from a slaughterhouse in Roxbury. I got a sketch.
Hold on a second.
Peter, ask if the plant was refrigerated.
It's a meat packing plant full of raw meat. So yeah, let's go out on a limb here and say that it's probably refrigerated.
It is refrigerated.
That he's capable of making connections, emotional connections, to the construction worker who found him, the killer. But most importantly, he is emotionally bonded to you. He's trying to help you.
I mean, we kind of figured that out, but why or how?
Do you know who he is? Can you tell me anything about him? It's like he's mad at me.
Because he doesn't want to leave.
What?
Well, you told Michaels that once the boy helped you stop the artist, you'd turn him over to him.
He heard you, or more accurately, felt you.
And I know how scared you must be, but I need your help again. I can't even stop them from taking you. Even though I wish I could. You know how much I mean that.
Fire!
Thank you.
Who's after dinner?
Open the trunk, please.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
It's a sketch of a white guy. Every single white guy kind of looks like the sketch, actually. Maybe it's the color of the paper.
I just coming home from work. Haven't had anything to drink.
I thought it was an arrow. Motherfucker was drawing the air freshener.
Sir, we need to check the back of your vehicle.
There could be a person in the back of that vehicle. Mr. Kettleman, stop it! Your wife has left you. You're free now.
Liv, it's him.
Okay, so now this is the part where she says, I'm 2 blocks away in the cemetery. Everyone should be running full speed and should be here within 10 seconds. She did a good job of controlling the blade. That's what you gotta do. You just take that arm and... He fell on his own knife. It's the damnedest thing.
Miss Francis, and the EMS at the cemetery behind the 60
Fucking severed an aorta in 3 seconds. It takes a few seconds to bleed out. Come on, guys.
It's Olivia. I need you to help me with something. Dr. Winnett?
Yes.
I was wondering if I could talk to you for a moment.
Wait,
She's going to take you now. But not to a facility. She's going to take you to a home with a very nice family that are going to take care of you.
I don't think this is gonna fly. Like, I know it's the right thing, and we all feel good about this decision, but what's the CIA gonna do to her or Daniels about this? They're gonna be able to figure it out that the doctor was here, and
What do you mean he's gone? I'm sorry, Mr. Michaels. Gone where? That's what we can't figure out. A kid who, as you said yourself, lived his entire life underground, which still begs the question how he got there in the first place.
was born there or placed there.
There's a lot about him we don't understand.
I don't think it's just shit out of luck for the CIA. I don't think so. They could get him. They could figure it out. They could, you know.
Mommy is so bad at Simon Says. She won't even do what I say.
Was the kid receptive to Olivia because she's good with her niece? Is that what it's supposed to be? Like, I feel like Olivia could say that to the kid in front of the kid. You're going here, family. She's going to take you somewhere. And mean it, and the kid would know that she means it. But I don't think it would end up in this happy ending. Oh! 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 I never thought, what if he's a little observer? A baby observer? That never fucking crossed my mind. Of course, bald, the no eyelids, lashes. Fuck. Man. Alright, to the outro. Season 1, Episode 15, Inner Child. Fringe Division investigates a mysteriously mute boy with an unspoken bond to Agent Olivia Dunham. Meanwhile, a gruesome serial killer resurfaces. Okay. Alright, there we have it. Mr. Kettleman from Better Call Saul as the serial killer, kidnapping women, wrapping them up, doing his, you know, imitation, posing them, you know. I wanted to say Hannibal Lecter-esque, but no, I was thinking about the fucking Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. Oh, whew, my brain. I'm wondering, though, what the connection was between this kid, the bond to Olivia, if it's because he's an observer or connected to them, then I'm wondering, is it a child of an observer, or is it, you know, the process to make one an observer? Because the tunnel was sealed, so he was either placed there, born there, teleported there, something, and then it was all sealed up, right? I'm just now realizing I've already edited episode 14 and it's out. Because I'm looking at my chart of stuff okay, so apparently, I thought I was 2 episodes ahead on this show. I was not, so here we are. I was speaking over some of the serial killer stuff in the beginning, but I thought it was going to be 2 separate things that were going on. One would be resolved and one wouldn't, but it's like, no, it's the old case is closed and the kid is in a better place, and yeah, the bad dude is dead. Mr. Kettleman is dead. Walter and his food, has his food ever played a part in any of the episodes, or is it normally just something he enjoys? Because I know he always has oddball requests, and this time around it was the turntable, but he asked for the turntable in the beginning of the episode, right? Before the kids, so was he already planning on listening to music? Like, that just seemed really convenient that he'd been asking about the turntable. And then, oh, I just found my own. It's like, well, is it supposed to show that music was already on his mind? And, you know, they had to establish that, so later in the episode when he just brings out the music and is dancing, it's not like, where's this coming from? That might be what it was. Like, some things just have to be there to make other things make more sense. But in and of itself is not a big deal. Am I rambling? I think I am. But this is going to do it for me for now. This is a fun episode. The first season, we're getting there, right? What is this? This is 15, and there's only 27 million left. No, episode 21, so 5 or 6 more will be there. I'm always bad with the outro, so let's just say blah, blah, blah. It was fun. I'm looking forward to that next one, and I hope to see you then. Thanks again, and goodbye.